Well, you didn't decide this before we started
I was
recording.
gonna ask you. I'm asking you.
You're the boss. You're my boss.
You're the assistant to the regional manager.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me on our bed for our little program here. Okay, so our condo little library, it's not much happening with it. There's no bestsellers, authors you never heard of, a staid selection, if you will. There's no turnover. There needs to be some turnover, some new selections. We are due for a little library revamp or reboot or relaunch or reset. I have a feeling Leonard Maltin's movie guide from 2008 will stay there forever.
It's been in there for months.
Yeah.
And it's so big. It's like 1,000 pages.
Yeah.
Taking up space.
Yeah. And now there's too many books. There's books on top of books. There's books taking up, that are facing the doors. They're taking up like a quarter of the little library. We need to do something, honey. What can we do?
Well, we can just take everything out and put it in the recycling bin
Okay.
and put some new stuff in there.
Our friend El Zeal did something similar. You were telling me about it.
Yeah.
What has she done?
She went to a thrift store, Goodwill, something like that, bought a bunch of books.
Mm-hmm.
She went back to the little library, took old stuff out, and put all these new books inside it.
Okay. What do you do with the old books?
Well, that's
You take them to a farm upstate?
yeah, you could put them in another little library, or
where they
honestly,
sit there for years.
Some of that stuff, it's time to go in the recycle bin.
Yeah, it's just some books are not desirable.
No one wants to read this.
Right. And it's just, it's time. It's time. This is like in season 5 of our TV show, and our show's ratings are sagging. We're no longer water cooler material. Heated rivalry has taken a hold of the national conversation. Time to fire the old cast and bring in some brash, young, cheaper upstarts. Are you going to take this on, honey? Because you can get books for about a quota.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm excited.
But you got to make sure that the books are desirable, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not going to
I
fill it
will.
with more nonsense.
No.
I'll
do good.
Okay. I trust you. Let's make it happen. What about magazines, honey? Some National Geographics have showed up in our little library
Yeah.
recently. Is that okay? How do you feel about that?
I'm usually not a fan of magazines because they're just trash.
Oh, some of us like the gossip rags, honey.
But I think those National Geographic ones are okay because those are like an elite magazine.
Ah, I see. Highbrow. Okay. Well, can I put my fan fiction of Disney erotica selections in there?
Speaking of erotica, there is an erotic book in there currently, and the
Oh, yeah.
title is On a Bed of Rice
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gotta go.
Cancel. You're not allowed to say that. We went to something called Pride in the Vines. It's an event at the Old Sugar Mill. Old Sugar Mill is a place with a bunch of wineries. It's a whole deal. Facility selection.
It used to
Building,
be an
event
actual.
center.
It used to be an actual sugar mill, so it's
Oh, right.
really cool. It's like
Yeah.
a giant brick building, and there's
Old
all
factory,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, there's all this old bunch of collection of little buildings, and
Yeah.
you can tell it used to be that. They've redone it now. It's just there's a bunch of open rooms, and so there's different wineries that come there, and there's wine tasting, and
Yeah.
it's nice.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a nice venue. Their Pride in the Vines is their gay pride event. I'm a Yelp elite. I don't know if you knew that, honey. You're married to a Yelp elite. I know. Don't look me in the eye. Don't ask me for autographs. Yelp Elite, it's not, the Pride in the Vines wasn't a Yelp specific event. It's not an official Yelp function, but Yelp Elites were invited there. And if we showed up there, we got some free stuff. Old Sugar Mills in Clarksburg, about 20 minutes south of us. Took Jefferson Boulevard down there. There was this red Toyota pickup truck going down there. Now, a lot of Jefferson Boulevard down there is 2 lane. 1 lane going this way, 1 lane going the opposite. This guy zoomed right. I was doing 60. Which is too fast in my opinion, on a 2 lane in the rural country. This guy zoomed the heck past me. He must have been doing 80, 90, and I couldn't even see him after a few seconds. He was going so fast. What's he in a hurry for?
Yeah. I don't know why people speed on those roads.
I know.
Because they're so like, I like to look around. I'm looking out my window.
Yeah.
It's a chill little drive. So just enjoy your life, man.
Manage your life better. Get out of bed earlier, bro. Well, whenever a car zooms by me going 15 to 30 miles per hour faster, I always say, go die.
You do.
Without taking innocent people with you. Go die alone on this road about a half a mile ahead. See ya. We got there at about 11:05. Started at 11. Right outside, it was weird, an odd table, an odd deal. A table that said "Mom and Dad Hugs," and there were presumably moms and dads out there with shirts that said "Free Hugs." What was that all about?
I think this is something you see at Pride events because like some LGBT people are shunned by their families or they don't have their parents' support. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can go get a hug from a stand-in mom or dad.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get it, but I hug Mr. Powell practically every day. If I can get my hands on him on a weekday.
You're not hurting for hugs.
But okay, now that I understand what's going on, I just thought it was odd, but that's cool. We walked in the building, hecka nice. Like you said, there's 6, 8 giant rooms, all each one has a winery in there. Our Yelp CM, that means community manager, honey. Rachel K was there. We checked in with her. She scanned my QR code. She gave us a Yelp tote bag. Oh, another tote, just what we needed. A Yelp cup. It's plastic. And a Yelp passport, which was just a piece of paper with a map and a listing of the vendors on there. And she was like, have fun. I was like, oh yeah. It was. I've seen her here and there, and she messages me, although they're not personal. They're like, keep your reviews coming in, Vince. Okay, Rachel. But it was the first time I met her IRL. She was a lovely gal, but she hands us a piece of paper. She's like, this is your Yelp passport. I'm like, okay. But she didn't give specific instructions. So how it's supposed to work, which we found out later, was all the vendors on this Yelp passport, listed on the Yelp passport, 25 vendors, they have free stuff. So a soap maker will give you a little piece of soap. A candle maker will give you a little candle for free. A person selling books will give you a free bookmark. Okay. But she didn't explain that. And so some vendors would see me holding it because I was walking around with it. And they'd be like, oh, you're Yelp Elite. Here's a free bookmark. But then other vendors didn't notice it or didn't care for it or resented us for it. They don't want to give away free crap. So I was like, And theoretically, we could have gone down the list and said, oh, let's go to this lady who makes cookies and go get a free cookie. And then to the next vendor for something free and to the next vendor. But I was just like, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
It was fine.
It was fine. I felt a little guilty taking free stuff.
Right.
But.
Right. And it was just difficult to navigate. Yeah, I don't want to be annoying. Hey, look at me. This is a passport. Give me free stuff. I didn't want to be that guy. So we got a couple free things here and there. The strapping store was there. The infamous strapping store from Oak Park was there. One gal, she had a bunch of plates and trays and bowls and stuff, and it was really pretty. Like she designed it all. It was really nice. And she said, yeah, if you need the price on anything, just pick it up and turn it over. The price is on the bottom. I was like, all right. So I grabbed this tiny bowl, the smallest thing she had, smaller than my palm, for like earrings and trinkets or whatever. I turned it over. It was $20. And I was like, really, lady? I don't, like, I get it. And God bless anyone who starts their own business.
Yeah. Like,
But,
well, yeah, they spend so much time and effort and
right.
skill, I guess.
They got to go out there on the weekend. They got to put up their tent. They got to set up a table. They got to get their logo cover on the table cover or whatever going. They got to sit there in chairs. They got to bring their lunch. But are they making money? I don't know.
I always wonder that, and I always feel guilty. I don't talk at me, don't look at me. I'm invisible. I just want to look at your stuff, but I'm not going to buy anything.
Yeah.
I feel guilty.
I feel this way to say, like, when it comes to farmers markets, street fairs, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, the eye contact between you and the proprietor is so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to talk to you, but I admire what you're doing. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I know you're just out here trying to stack some paper, stack some chips, as the rappers say. But I don't want to buy all this handmade stuff you bought. That's really, really expensive. So, and some of them will engage with you like, "Hey, good morning." I was like, "Oh no." And then there's the ones that don't talk to you, and that's what I prefer. But then even that's weird because it's like, yeah, I'm looking at your stuff and you're not talking to
There's
me.
no good way to do it.
I can't even. I don't know. A few vendors actually asked us, "Do you collect anything?"
Yeah,
I thought that was weird.
I've never experienced that at a street fair sort of thing. No. Why? Should I start by buying something from you?
I want to collect all these wacky earrings you have. We don't collect anything.
No.
Should we? Should we be collecting Trader Joe's tote bags or vintage video games or Air Jordan shoes?
We're on our way to collecting tote bags, actually.
That's not our fault. That is incidental. That is not my that was not my endeavor, not my doing. I don't collect anything because I'm not a hoarder. Any more questions, sir? I don't know. I've never really collected anything. Have you? I mean, I collected baseball cards as a kid. Does that count?
No, I didn't collect anything.
I was a child, a dumb child. Although I do watch Pawn Stars and American Pickers, and those guys like to collect a bunch of crap.
I collect real life memories.
Right.
Real life experiences.
Yeah. I collect good times with my wife and my cat and my family. We went to this vendor. Someone did get our business.
Yeah.
Limitless TBR, and TBR in book talk stands for
to be read.
To be read. So, and that exists in your website?
Yeah, I don't. Where did
Goodreads.
TBR come from? Did it stem from Goodreads?
Oh.
Yeah, everyone who does like YouTube and everyone in the online book world, it's a term that they use.
Yeah,
it's the books on your your list to read.
Yeah,
your to be read list.
And your current TBR numbers at?
Jeez, over 1,000.
Jeez, I thought you winnowed it to 800.
I winnowed it down to 700.
700,
and it's
grown. It's grown into this cancerous tumor, doctor. So Limitless TBR, first of all, great name. And then they had something that caught your fancy, honey. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, their whole setup was so cute. Right up my alley. But they had a ton of baskets with a book wrapped in brown paper.
Mm-hmm.
And it had some stickers and a bookmark. And then there was a card on the front.
Yeah.
And it said the year that it was published and the genre, and then a bunch of other details. But it didn't say the title or the author. So it's a blind book buy.
Ooh.
And each book was $20. You don't know what you're getting. But it was super fun because it would say like 2018 romance. and then it would say things like a bunch of tropes
Yeah.
about the book.
Yeah.
And so it was so fun. I looked through all the baskets. I took quite a long
I
time
know
to pick
you
out
took
my
you
selection.
took a little while. Is
But
this a
they had fantasy, they had horror, they
Oh,
had
yeah.
romance,
Yeah.
and I was reading all the details and I was trying to guess the books, and I was having a grand time.
is this this a thing? Is this a thing on Book Talk? Have you heard of this?
I haven't heard of this,
Ah.
but it was so much fun.
Unique sales
Such a cute thing.
method. So you ended up with the fiction or romance?
I bought a romance.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Based off the clues, you thought you clocked it.
I guessed the author. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be Ali Hazelwood.
Yeah.
Because one of the main characters is a woman in STEM.
Yeah.
So that's like Ali Hazelwood's characters are all that.
And you were chomping at the bit. you wanted to open your present right in front of everyone.
Well, and I did and I didn't because the wrapping was so nice.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't really want to ruin it, but I took a picture so I could always remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I opened it and it was The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. And I'm really excited because that's actually on my TBR and it has been for a long time.
Wow. Coincidence? I think not. It's all come first, full circle. Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
So how long has it been on your TBR list? Let's be honest.
Many years. It was published in 2018, I think. So it's been on my radar for a long time.
Has it ever been removed, or it's consistently stayed in the top 700?
Oh.
Wow! Don't tell Helen this.
I don't know if it's always been on my TBR, but it's been in my heart,
Gotcha.
in my mind. And
heart.
I was actually planning on reading it sometime this year. So I'm really lucky that I got it.
The brain TBR. I like it. Cool. Yeah, you were happy. I was happy for you. Yeah, I thought that was really good sales tactic or marketing, whatever.
Yeah, excellent.
You were intrigued, and now you have my attention. You got some slushy sangria thing. I was driving. I was a designated driver. How'd you like your slushy sangria thing, honey?
It was really good.
Okay.
Sangria can be bad.
Oh yeah.
But this was it was pretty mild, but it was sweet and cold and refreshing. And it got me a little buzzed.
You caught got your little high going there. Alki, Miss Alki. We culminated the 1 hour. We were there for like 2.5 hours. But I thought the best part was, so the outdoor area at Old Sugar Mill is beautiful. There's grass, beautiful green grass everywhere. There's bricks from the Old Sugar Mill, the former factory or whatever. There's bricks everywhere. And it's so open and there's so much space. And there's just blue skies up above. And they had this band group, 2 gals and a guy, playing live music. Catalyst with a K and 2 S's. Follow them on Insta, catalyst.music. I think that's what it is. First of all, they didn't do any original material. I was like, thank God. It was just all covers. Give me the hits.
Yeah.
And they did their own little twisted, like a stripped down acoustic version. But I thought they were so good and so entertaining and just so endearing. First song they played that we caught, Don Henley, The Boys of Summer, I Can Feel You, dee, 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 dee. And then they did Fleetwood Mac, Dreams. Da, 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 da. During this rendition, honey, you said Fleetwood Mac is overrated.
Well,
can you tell us more about that?
The sangria was hitting, and so
the honesty was coming out.
Yeah, I think Fleetwood Mac is kind of overrated. They have some good songs, but people talk about them like they're the height of music.
Okay.
Like the most emotionally, I don't know.
Well,
whatever.
what about You Can Go Your Own Way when Stevie Nicks broke up with Fleetwood Mac and they were mad at each other, so they turned that anger into a hit record.
Well, I guess the offstage drama was maybe more interesting than their actual music. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
To me, Fleetwood Mac is properly rated. They had a couple of good songs in the 70s. Oh. That's all I got. If you come in with like the Beatles are overrated, that's a hot take. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll hit like on your TikTok video for that one. But yeah, Fleetwood Mac, they're fine, but they did spell their album Rumors with a U, and then Catalyst with a K, two S's. Did The Killers When You Were Young. Oh,
Great song.
slapped. Well, they introduced it. They're like, this song is from The Killers. I was like, okay, is this going to be that Brightside song or Somebody Told Me You, which I don't really like either of those songs. They were fine, I guess. They had their moment. But When You Were Young, I love that song. And their version it went hard, okay? It didn't need to go that hard, but it did. It went that hard. And yeah, I was bopping along. Weather was perfect.
Oh, perfect. What a perfect day.
It was free entry, no cover. You tipped Catalyst $2, honey.
Yeah.
And they gave you a shout out. They seemed really appreciative.
Their little basket was empty. I was the first tipper of the day.
Gotcha.
So I hope I started something.
Yeah, you did, darling. My big disappointment, I was hoping some Sacramento foodie Instagrammers, whatevers, would be there. I was hoping Taste Duo would be there. Eat with Cass. She is a Yelp elite, and I've seen her at pictures at events. I was hoping she'd be there, but no. We were the biggest celebrities there, honey. And that's saying something. Okay. Well, are we done, honey?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review. Oh, I forgot to mention the signs. Like, they had fun signs. It was a Pride event. Rainbows everywhere, obviously. But, like, they had a sign pointing to the food trucks. And the sign said, "Food trucks are this way, queen." Stuff like that. I thought that was so much fun.
It was a really nice event. It was fun. It was cute. It was a good feeling, good vibes.
Yeah, it was chill, and it was very, progressive and open-minded.
I'm sad we missed the drag show.
Oh, that was at 1:00. Yeah.
Yeah, we left. We couldn't stay that long.
Yeah, we saw pictures. Yeah, this is a drag show. I hope there were more people there for the drag show, but 1 p.m. drag show, it's a little early. Maybe the drag artists were like, I gotta wake up this early.
You don't want it to get too hot. You gotta go earlier in the day.
That's true. Oh, one more thing. So we took South River Road back, and there were bikers on the road. And what's the problem with bikers on South River Road, honey?
There's no bike lanes.
Yeah.
So they're in the road.
Yeah.
There's no shoulder.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's so dangerous.
It's hecka scary. Who would ride their bikes in a no bike lane?
A narrow 2-lane road where people drive hecka fast.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Where there's a little bit of a fall off in the river on one side.
You can fall to your death.
It's just... Well, you had the crazy guy Toyota pickup on the Jefferson, and then South River Road, you had the bikers. But I prefer Jefferson. You got flowers. I like looking at the water, but I just feel safer. South River is way too constricted. And then when you throw a couple bikers on there, which, I mean, you can stay behind them at 35 miles per hour for the rest of your drive, but you just got to wait till there's enough straight road so you can pass them safely. But my goodness, I would never ride my bike there.
Yeah, I take the river road to drive home from work.
Yeah.
And about once a week, on one side or the other, there's a cyclist.
Yeah.
It's a pretty frequent thing. It's so dangerous. I really, really can't stand that.
Yeah. Don't like it. I think it's lame that Yelp got us out of the house and down to Clarksburg, Old Sugar Mill. But on the other hand, we're not winos. We're not cork dorks. We're not into the vino.
Did you say you think it's lame?
Yeah, that a Yelp event had to get us out of the house to a winery, but we wouldn't go there. I mean, I've been there a few times in my life in Sacramento, and I get down there and I'm like, well, I don't know what to do, honestly. Like,
yeah, if you're not doing a wine tasting, then there's nothing to do. And we're not really big winos. So.
Yeah. And you walk in there and you go to the bar, There's some tables. And then do they give you samples? Or they have flights? Or you buy a cup? Or you buy a bottle?
I think
I'm so intimidated by...
Well, I think if you want to commit to doing something, then you
Yeah.
just tell them and then they'll get you set up.
Yeah.
They'll take care of you.
Yeah. But every time I go there, I'm like, I don't want to go into the winery rooms. I don't know what to do. And it's not like they have a person outside or a carnival barker saying, come on in. Come on. Let me show you this. What are you looking for today? What do you want to do? I never know how to act in that situation or what to do. So eventually nothing happens. And that's fine, I guess. We don't have a promo code for goodbye, my parasocial podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, we may have not talked to a bunch of the vendors. We're sorry.
I'm happy that we actually bought something from a vendor, though.
Oh, yeah.
That made me feel good.
Yeah, but it was a book.
So?
Well, like a lady hand making a plate.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah.
You can get that book on Amazon for $3.
Okay, I don't feel good anymore.
You're welcome. Thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye.
And oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer. And oop.